Every girl that's ever left me came back. And by the time they did, I did not even want them anymore. Now boys, I know it's coming up to Valentine's Day in a few days, and a lot of you are probably going to be wondering, oh, what is my ex doing? But this video is going to be about how I managed to get every single one of my exes back to a point where they begged me to have them back in my life. And every time I came into those opportunities, I was able to level up my life so much that I did not even want them or care about them anymore. So guys, little story time. I had a girlfriend in 2023. She meant a lot to me. We broke up whilst I was on vacation. At the time, it fucking hurt me a lot, like, because I didn't do anything wrong. I was the perfect boyfriend. I didn't cheat on her. I was doing what I thought was like the best thing to do to keep a girl in my life. I was loyal, I was honest, I was transparent, I paid for things. But I wasn't quite there yet. I wasn't quite the Brandon that you see today. I was still quite unconfident. And I feel like in that relationship I was a little bit needy, because that girl was a big part of my life. I was so attached to that girl. I was so desperate to make sure that I was keeping this girl happy. So by doing this, I wasn't putting the inputs into what I should have actually been putting them into. So after a while, when it really sunk in that I wasn't going to get back with this girl, she was fully done with me. She's probably moved on some other guy. After a week or two of like seeing, oh, can I get it back, can I not? I just fucking moved on. I had the mindset of, fuck this girl. I was too distracted by her anyway. I'm going to get on with what I need to be doing, which is leveling myself up as a man. So this is exactly what I did. I focused on my business. I started growing a TikTok account. I got it to loads of followers. I was posting content about trading, and I was growing a mentorship / community in the crypto space. I was focusing on my fitness. I was going to the gym 5 days a week, trying to get as lean as I possibly fucking can. Putting my daily inputs into making as much money as I possibly can. I put a big effort into changing my environment. As you guys know, I got the fuck out of the UK and I moved to Thailand. I got in a completely new environment and I grew my network with lots of 5 to 6 figure entrepreneurs that was able to change my life. So my goal was no longer to win this girl back. My goal was to win in life. And what happened last year? I didn't talk to this girl for 2 years. 2 years I had no contact with this girl. I don't know exactly what happened because I completely forgot. Like, we came across each other, I think on like Telegram or something like that. She hit me up on Telegram, she unblocked me on Instagram. When this girl saw my Instagram, that the way she was talking and her mannerisms completely changed. It went from like a friendly hello, like friendly conversation, not really putting herself out there at all, still being very closed when speaking to me, to completely opening herself up, trying to call me, FaceTime me, do this, even asked me to fly her out to Bali. Everything about her mannerisms completely changed because she saw that the me now is 10 times more than the man I was back then. The man she left behind in the dark, the guy that she pushed to the side, moved on with her life, the man she pushed away turned himself into 10 times the man he was, and she was begging for me back in her life. So the best way to win a girl back is to not even think about the girl. Don't even fucking think or do anything for the girl. The way to win a girl back, the way to truly win a girl back in your life is to level up yourself as a person. Completely forget about the girl. Focus on you, focus on the inside, focus on what you can control to completely elevate yourself as a person. And without being rude to this girl or disrespectful, she's a very, very fucking hot girl. At the time in 2023, I'd say I was punching. She's probably the hottest girl I'd been with or that had come into my realm. At the time when she wanted me back in her life, I did think about it, like maybe do we try this again? But I was thinking like, this girl lives in Europe. I live in Asia, and I'm getting hotter girls than her come onto my line in Asia. So why would I really bend the knee? And I didn't even really care. I knew I elevated myself to a point where I had a lot of beautiful girls that wanted to talk to me, that wanted to go out with me, wanted to speak to me. And I also had my ex that was also hot. So I wasn't so desperate to get with this one girl that broke my heart. Without me being like rude or big-headed, I had an abundance, I had a choice. I had a selection of a lot of nice, beautiful girls. So the psychology to why women always come back. Women are attracted to progress. If you're a man that chases progress, you are like probably in the top 0.01% of men. Because what are most men doing? They're chasing pussy, they're going out drinking left, right and centre. They probably have a 9-to-5 job and they're scraping by, so they have to split a bill when they go on a date with a girl. So when a girl sees a man that's really hungry, that really wants it, that's able to take care of them, they really put them on a pedestal because that is a scarce man. If you're a man that's really focused on himself and self-development and doing the best he possibly can for his future, you are a scarce man. And scarcity creates curiosity. Girls will think, what does it really take to get to this man? Most men stagnate in life. So when a girl has seen you and you've gone from 0 to 50, I'm not going to say 100 because we're always fucking elevating in life until we die. As most men stagnate, you stand out. She's seen, wow, this guy has gone from driving a fucking Ford Fiesta to going on my Instagram and see me driving a Lamborghini in Dubai. She's thinking, what has he done since I last spoke to him. Last time she spoke to me, I was living in the UK. Now she'll see my page, I was living in Thailand, Dubai, Bali, now Australia, all these places. When you upgrade in life, you become a different man than the one she left. And she's gonna be thinking, wow, this is the kind of guy that I want in my life. And also the emotional detachment. That raises value. If a girl leaves you and you just fully put your foot down and go, okay, you can leave me, you go on in your path, I'll go on in mine, and you don't beg all the time for it to come back, that emotional detachment to her raises your value as a man, and she's going to respect you a lot more the next time you ever come into contact. And guys, what is really important, guys, and what is a really key pivotal part to this story, and the part that no one talks about, by the time she came back, she left me in the fucking dust. I was like in tears at the fucking airport. I've just lost everything to me. And I was able to come back, and by the time I came back, I had options, I had leverage, I had standards for myself that I didn't even need the validation of having this hot girl in my life anymore. I would rather not have that stress in my life, if I'm being honest. So when you build yourself properly, you stop caring about who left you and you care more about who are the real people in your life, which is your friends and your brotherhood. And it's not just the one girl that's did this to me, guys. Every single girl that has left me has ended up coming back. All the ones in the UK, all the ones when I was traveling, because every time they see me, no matter what stage I'm in my life, I'm always better. I'm always bettering myself. And it'll be the exact same now. I haven't had a relationship for a while, but if I do have one and things don't go well, the girl that fucking leaves me this year will definitely see me in the next better position next time they see me, because I'm always going to keep pushing, guys. And when you're so focused on self-development, you have such a strong vibration. People are just attracted to that because it literally makes you the top 0.01% of guys. To round things up, you don't get girls back by chasing them. You get them back by becoming someone who doesn't need them back. And promise you, when they do come back and beg for more, you're not going to want any of it. If you don't have a Valentine's this weekend, it's probably a good thing. You get an extra night to work on yourself and become a better man. When you're building, Valentine's Day does not hurt you. It motivates you. Peace out. See you guys in the next one.